You're staring at your phone, scrolling through nothing important, while a voice in your head is screaming about everything you're not doing. Your aging mom left 3 voicemails you haven't returned. Your grown daughter just texted asking for money again. That work project. The bills stacking up. Your body feels heavy, like you're moving through mud. And your brain? It's like someone poured fog into your skull. And instead of tackling A and Y of it, you're frozen, stuck, doing absolutely nothing. And then comes the guilt. What's wrong with me? Why can't I just get up and do something other women manage? Why can't I? I've been there, sitting on my couch at 2 p.m., still in my pajamas, my to-do list burning a hole in my brain, but my body refusing to move. And the worst part, feeling like a failure for something I couldn't even name. But here's what changed everything for me, and what I'm about to share with you. You're not lazy. You're not undisciplined. Your brain isn't broken. What you're experiencing has a name, a scientific explanation, and most importantly, a solution that takes less than 5 minutes. If you've ever felt so overwhelmed that you ended up doing nothing at all, this video is for you. I'm going to show you exactly why this happens, why it happens more to women our age, and the 5-step reset that can break you out of paralysis and get you moving again. Stay with me. This might be the most important thing you learn this week. What you're experiencing is called overwhelm paralysis. And it's not a character flaw, it's neuroscience. Here's what's happening. When you have too many competing demands, your brain literally starts to malfunction. Think of it like a computer with 47 tabs open, 3 programs running, and a virus skin going in the background. Eventually, it just freezes. A study published in the Journal of Behavioral Medicine in 2021 found that women between 45 and 54 experience higher baseline cortisol levels than any other age group. Cortisol is your stress hormone, and when it's chronically elevated, your brain goes into what researchers call threat response mode. Now, let me be clear about what this isn't. This isn't burnout, which is long-term emotional exhaustion. This isn't clinical depression, though it can feel similar. Overwhelm paralysis is your brain's emergency shutdown when it perceives too many threats at once. And here's the part that matters. You can't fight your way out of a to-do list. You can't run from your responsibilities. So your nervous system does the only thing it knows how to do when it's cornered. It freezes, like a deer in headlights. The cruel irony? The more you do nothing, the more tasks pile up, creating even more overwhelm. It's quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. But you're not broken. You're overloaded. And there's a massive difference. Let me describe 5 signs you're in overwhelm paralysis. If even 2 of these resonate, keep watching. Sign 1. You're cleaning to avoid the real task. Your kitchen counters have never been cleaner. Your closet is organized. You even scrubbed the baseboards. Meanwhile, that email you need to send, that phone call you need to make, untouched. Your brain is giving you the illusion of productivity to avoid facing what actually scares you. Sign 2. Small decisions feel impossible. Someone asks, "What do you want for dinner?" And you nearly have a meltdown. It's not about dinner. Your decision-making capacity is already maxed out from juggling everything else. So even tiny choices feel like scaling a mountain. Sign 3. You're exhausted but can't rest. You're what I call wired and tired. Your body is screaming for sleep, but your mind won't stop spinning. You lie in bed at 2 a.m. mentally rewriting conversations, replaying mistakes, planning tomorrow. Rest feels impossible because your nervous system is still in high alert. Sign 4. You snap at people who don't deserve it. Your husband asks a simple question and you bite his head off. Your friend sends a harmless text and you feel irritated. It's not them. It's that your emotional capacity is at zero, and everyone feels like one more thing demanding something from you. Sign 5. You fantasize about running away from your own life, not in a dramatic way, just disappearing. Go into a hotel alone, moving to another state, anything to escape the weight of everyone needing something from you. If you've had that thought more than once this month, you're not alone. You're overwhelmed. So why does this hit women in their mid-40s to mid-50s so hard? First, let's talk about what researchers call the sandwich generation effect. You've got aging parents who need more help, doctor's appointments, medication management, maybe even caregiving. You've got adult children who still need you, just differently now. Financial help, emotional support, watching their kids. You're sandwiched between two generations, both pulling at you. Then there's the hormonal piece. During perimenopause and menopause, estrogen drops, which directly impacts your brain's ability to manage stress. Lower estrogen means your amygdala, the part of your brain that processes fear and threat, becomes more reactive. You're literally more sensitive to stress because your brain chemistry has shifted. But here's what nobody talks about. Decades of emotional labor are catching up with you. You've spent years being the one who remembers everyone's birthdays, the one who manages the household mental load, the one who smooths over conflicts, anticipates needs, carries the emotional weight of your entire family. That's called invisible labor, and it's exhausting. Dr. Brené Brown talks about this beautifully. She says, "We armor up against vulnerability by taking on more and more, until we're so heavy with responsibility that we can't move anymore." That's what overwhelm paralysis is. You've been carrying so much for so long that your system finally said, "Enough, I'm shutting down." And if you're someone who was raised to be the good girl, to never complain, to always help others first, to sacrifice your needs for everyone else, this pattern is even stronger. You've been conditioned to ignore your own overwhelm until it becomes a crisis. A 2019 study from Yale University found that women who score high in people-pleasing behaviors are 3x more likely to experience chronic overwhelm. Because you can't say no. You can't disappoint anyone. So you just keep taking on more until you collapse. You didn't fail. The system failed you. And your brain is finally demanding that you stop. Now, I need to say something important. There's a difference between temporary overwhelm and something deeper. If you've been frozen like this for weeks, not just days, it might be more than overwhelm. If it's paired with feelings of hopelessness, loss of interest in things you used to love, or thoughts of harming yourself, please reach out to a professional. That's not overwhelm paralysis. That's clinical depression, and it needs real support. There's also a difference between rest and avoidance. Rest is when you consciously decide, "I need a break to recharge." Avoidance is when you're running from something that scares you. If your doing nothing comes with guilt and anxiety, that's avoidance. If it comes with peace, that's rest. Learning the difference matters. Sometimes you need to push through gently. Sometimes you need to stop entirely and get help. Trust yourself to know which one you're facing. Here's what I want you to understand. Emotional regulation is a skill, not a personality trait. You're not born knowing how to handle overwhelm. You learn it over time. As you practice these 5-minute resets, you'll get better at catching overwhelm earlier. You'll start to recognize the signs, the shallow breathing, the mental fog, the irritability before you hit full paralysis. Dr. Stephen Porges, who developed polyvagal theory, explains it beautifully. He says your nervous system can learn new patterns. You can literally train your body to move from freeze to flow more quickly. It's like building a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger it gets. And here's the beautiful part. The better you get at managing your own overwhelm, the more capacity you have to actually live your life, not just survive it, not just white-knuckle your way through each day, but actually experience joy, connection, presence. That's what's on the other side of this. Not perfection, not a life with zero stress, but a life where you know how to reset when things get heavy. Where overwhelm is a signal, not a sentence. So let me leave you with this. You're not lazy for feeling stuck. You're not weak for needing a break. You're not failing because your brain shut down under pressure. You're human. And being human means you have limits. The women who look like they have it all together, they're not superhuman. They've just learned to reset before they hit overwhelm. They've learned to say no. They've learned to prioritize rest without guilt. You can learn that too. Here's your new mantra, and I want you to say it with me. I'm not broken. I'm overloaded. And overload needs release, not discipline. Let me say that again because it matters. Overwhelm is not a character flaw. It's a signal that something needs to change. Dr. Kristen Neff, who studies self-compassion, says this: you can't hate yourself into a version of yourself you can love. Beating yourself up for being overwhelmed only makes it worse. Treating yourself with the same kindness you'd show a friend? That's what creates change. So the next time you feel that freeze creeping in the heaviness, the fog, the guilt, you'll know exactly what to do. Breathe for 2 minutes. Name what you're feeling. Dump it all out. Pick your top 3. Take one tiny step. You don't need a complete life overhaul. You just need a 5-minute reset. And on the other side of that reset, movement, clarity, hope. You've got this. Not because you have to be strong, but because you're finally giving yourself permission to be human. If this resonated with you, do me a favor. Share this video with one woman in your life who needs to hear it. Text it to your sister. Send it to your friend who's been struggling. Because overwhelm thrives in silence, and healing happens in community. And leave me a comment answering this. When you do a brain dump, are you usually surprised by how much or how little is actually on your list? I read every single comment, and I'd love to hear your experience. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button now. Because we're diving deep into emotional regulation, nervous system healing, and the real talk that women our age need to hear. No toxic positivity, no just push through, just science, compassion, and practical tools. And remember, rest is not weakness. Paralysis is your body's way of saying, stop, reset, restart, listen to it. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, be gentle with yourself. You're doing better than you think.